So, in terms of free speech, free expression, freedom generally, how free do you think you are? I'm a British citizen. I'm addressing the title question to people here in the UK. In 1998, we incorporated the European Convention and the guarantee of freedom of expression it contains in Article 10 into our domestic law under the Human Rights Act. Thing is, though, there is a broad sweep of exceptions to this. We have incitement laws, incitement to racial hatred laws, incitement to religious hatred laws. You can be arrested for threatening, abusive, or insulting speech or behaviour likely to cause a breach of the peace. And that's been used to prohibit racist speech targeted at individuals. Also, you can't incite terrorism, you can't encourage terrorism, you can't disseminate terrorist publications glorifying terrorism, and you can't collect or possess information likely to be of use to a terrorist. Treason is a crime, of course. Disloyalty to the crown. You can't have sexual intercourse with the sovereign's consort, or with the sovereign's eldest unmarried daughter, or with the wife of the heir to the throne. You can't attempt to undermine the lawfully established line of succession. Historically, other things that have been categorized as treason include counterfeiting money and being a Catholic priest. I'm not making this up, by the way. I wish I was. So, yeah. Apparently, you're not allowed to imagine the death of the monarch. That's treason. How the state would go about upholding that, I don't know. Sedition. Overt conduct such as speech and organisation that is deemed by the legal authority to tend toward insurrection against the established order. This can include subversion of a constitution and incitement of discontent or resistance to lawful authority. Think about that. We have obscenity laws on the books. What is obscene? I mean, one man's obscene is another man's paradise, right? Indecency is actually illegal. Corruption of public morals and outraging public decency can land you in trouble. Did you know that scandalizing the court by criticizing or murmuring judges is against the law? Well, you do now. Obviously, if you talk to someone in a way that's construed as harassment, you can be prosecuted. So that's another curb on free speech, isn't it, really? And of course, we have what are considered to be some of the strictest defamation laws in the Western world. here in the United Kingdom. There are other ways that free speech or free expression can be curbed, of course. Privileged communication, trade secrets, classified material, copyright and patents, military conduct, time restrictions, place restrictions, and so on, and so on. So I turn the title question, round on myself. How free do I think I am? Well, surely I have to watch what I say. I am a Republican after all. I've said quite a few anti-monarchy things before. I've advocated for the abolition of the Crown and the adoption of a new constitution here in Britain. Am I perhaps guilty of sedition? Perhaps not. Not yet, anyway. Should we all just shut our mouths for fear that we might breach the peace? Should we hold our tongues? Or should we fearlessly speak our minds, even at the risk of coming across as insulting or threatening? Should we follow societal norms, always trying to be decent in the eyes of others, so as not to avoid any potential corruption of public morals? We wouldn't want to outrage the public, now would we? Should we choose to self-censor in public? Should we reserve our free speech for private only, just to be on the safe side? Well, I can't speak for others. I can't speak for anyone else, but me personally, I'm always going to speak my mind, in public or private. I'm going to act in accordance with my conscience. I'm going to speak up for what I see as the truth. I won't give in to fear or peer pressure. Thumbs up and comments for free speech. Peace.